Hey, what's going on YouTube? And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to boost slash tune your table tennis rubber. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get right into it.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park girls go round the outside.
Today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how to boost your table tennis rubber. So basically boosting is an alternative to the speed glue effect that a while back during the speed glue era that table tennis players would use on their sheet of rubbers to make the rubbers perform a lot faster. This is an alternative to do so, which lasts about 3 to 4 months depending how often you play. So during the process, your first layer, you want a thick layer, and then the layers following after you applied your first layer, just apply very thin layers after your first thick layer. So and once you're done applying your layers, you want to let your rubber sit for at least 24 hours. I personally recommend you wait a few days till the rubber flattens out so you can get the full potential of that boosting effect, aka speed glue effect. So essentially you're just stretching your sheet of rubber, turning it into a tensor type of rubber. So let's get started. All right, so now after applying about 3 to 4 layers of tuning oil on the Tuttle Beijing 4, it's time to ready to glue it back on the racket. So when something that you need to understand when you're applying boosting oil, you need to be patient. If you're not patient, then it's just not going to work right. You need to take the time to allow the rubber to flatten out. Okay, this took me about 3 to 4 days to flatten out. They A lot of people recommend to wait 24 hours, but for me, you need to be patient with it. Give it some time, you know, and you'll see greater results down the timeline or down the road in the long run if you just be patient during this process. Because in my past, I wasn't patient with it, and the gluing process is also a pain in the ass if you have a rubber that's too curled up. Because if any of you have boosted or tuned a sheet of rubber before, you know that it's annoying when you're trying to glue it down, because it's just a sheet of rubber can be very curled up and the edges can be lifted off a little bit. So take the time, be patient, and allow the rubber to dry up, or not to dry up, to flatten out, which takes a bit of time. So these sheet of rubbers here, I've applied about 3 to 4 layers of boosting oil each. And now, since I've been patient and let the rubbers flatten out, it's time to start applying the glue. So first, I'm going to apply glue to this sheet of rubber. And you're going to want to apply at least 2 layers of glue so you can make sure that the rubber will adhere to the blade perfectly. So now let's go ahead and apply some glue. So like I said before, you want to make sure you spread it around nice and perfect. Make sure that the rubber is covering the entire sheet of rubber. And now brush upward, because you want the glue to dry as evenly as possible. So we're going to make sure you brush up. Okay, now I'm going to wait about 10 minutes for that to dry up. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I've allowed the sheet of rubber to dry for about 10 minutes long. Now it's time to apply the second layer of glue. So here is the next layer of glue. Cool. Now, time to spread the glue around. Make sure that the glue is covering the entire sheet of rubber before we brush up, because that's important. You want to make sure that the glue is covering the entire sheet of rubber. And brush up. Alright, so now I'm going to apply just gotta get the glue off my hands. Going to apply the glue to the back side of the blade. There we go. Spread the glue. Go. I gotta brush up. sure the bottom is good. I usually do about 1 layer of glue on the blade, but some people do 2, but I personally just do 1. It's honestly a preference. Just gotta, yeah, make sure it's even. And then yeah, just time to let the glue dry. I'll see you guys about 10 minutes. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Now it's time to apply the sheet of rubber. Alright. It's gonna be annoying. I hate doing this part, because if you don't get it right, then you basically fuck up the entire project. Cool. Time to roll. Ooh. Let me close that just in case. I'm just taking my time so I'll make sure it's perfect. Oops. Cool. Alright. Rubber's on. Yes, that's exactly how I wanted it to be on. Now it's time to cut it. Now this time I actually have a sharp blade. It's not dull. And you're going to notice once you apply the sheet of rubber, you're going to notice that it actually grew. That's basically what boosting your table tennis rubber does, is you're basically stretching the rubber and you're basically turning it into a tensor rubber, sort of, but yeah, you're just stretching it, which makes it faster, and that's all you're pretty much doing, mainly. So now in this, I basically, this is where you want to start from the top instead of starting back here, because there's not much room to work with since there's not a lot of rubber that hangs off here. So I basically like to start from the top. So let me see if I can do this in one go. I should be able to, though. Take your time as well. There's no need to rush. God damn it. See if I got it in one go. Pretty confident that I did, though. Sweet. Now repeat the process on the other side. And yeah, you basically cut off that excess rubber. See if I can get some more of this excess shit. Oops. Just fixing up the little extra pieces I must have missed. And yeah, you're done. Alright, go ahead and throw that in your clicky press and repeat the process on the other side of the rubber. Alright, once you're done applying your sheet of rubber to both sides, it's ready to play. The process is basically the same as installing a sheet of rubber, except the sheets of rubber are a lot smaller than a full brand new sheet of rubber, obviously. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. I mean, I think it looks good personally, but I boosted both sheets of rubber on my Palio TCT plates, so I'm pretty excited to play with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. One thing I should tell you is that you want to let your bracket sit in the clicky press or have some books sit on top of it for at least a few hours, just so you can allow the glue to dry completely evenly, because you want to make sure that the edges don't lift when you're during the drying process. So thank you for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.